Hey there, I'm Mr. Know-It-All, the lead swing trading analyst trader at Swing Trade Pros, the #1 swing trading and bot community in the world. And I genuinely want to help you make your mark in the thrilling world of swing trading cryptocurrency. I've been trading since 2017 and I've taught myself many different trading strategies, patterns. I'm known for the falling wedge pattern, as you guys might know. I've dedicated my life to mastering these types of structures and patterns, and now my goal is to impact the lives of 1 million of you. Heard that right. My goal is to impact 1 million people this full cycle. Let that be you. Cryptocurrency markets can be a roller coaster ride, full of ups and downs. But through swing trading, I've discovered a strategy that can truly make a difference. I've poured countless hours to studying the intricacies of wedge patterns, rising wedge patterns, you name it, and it has become my area of expertise. Here's the thing. I genuinely want to see you thrive in this market. That's why I've made it my mission to impact 1 million of you. I want to provide you with the tools, insight, and support you need to navigate this exciting but challenging landscape. Swing trading is not just about technical analysis. It's about understanding market psychology and developing disciplined risk management strategies. I'll be there to guide you step by step as we identify different types of patterns and structures and seize profitable opportunities. Together, we'll build your confidence in trading skills, ensuring you're well prepared to face the twists and turns of swing trading. Believe me when I say that I genuinely care about your success. That's why I'm inviting you to join me, Mr. Know-It-All, on this transformative journey. Let's make the most of this full cycle and work towards your financial freedom together. You'll find all my links in my bio. Reach out and let's dive into this world of swing trading. I'm here to support you and your family and guide you every step of the way because your success matters to me. Together, let's make a real impact and achieve trading success.
All right, welcome back, traders. We have a very, very interesting weekly candle close here happening on the Tether chart, which we all know Tether kind of dictates which direction these markets go. And right this very second, we have 6 minutes till this candle closes. This is a long wicked rejection candle on the weekly time frame, guys. You know, right into the weekly 200-day moving average and a rejection. All right, so unless Tether just starts really ripping up right now, I think that this is a massive reversal candle to the downside for Tether, which should generate some great price action for the crypto market here in the coming weeks. All right. We had something similar print here. It wasn't as big of a rejection, but we saw what preceded. We just came up to backtest it. We just came up to backtest, and we have now, well, we're printing right now what looks to be a long wicked rejection candle on the weekly time frame for Tether. So what does this mean? Well, if you're just joining us, we did start the stream a little bit early because I wanted to watch this action here. If we go to like the hourly chart, we can see, all right, that yes, we are at a range low right now. We did bounce off this. We made another lower high, right? So we're just making series now of lower highs. And yes, we're still at the bottom of the range, but when this candle prints in T-minus 5 minutes, we're probably going to see Bitcoin put a nice green candle in or start the week off with a nice green candle. Let's go. I mean, let's also watch the dollar because the dollar index is also kind of important to watch. The dollar index opening a red HA candle, which to me means also directionally to the downside. We rejected the median channel here. All right. I was a little bit worried about this looking like a rounded bottom. Okay. And it is still possible and plausible for the dollar to hang on to its strength. But based on what the Fed was saying this week, that there's no change, no rate hikes, no rate cuts, that means we pretty much just are remaining in the same type of trend that we've been in, which is to the upside. So, yeah. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, it looks like a lot of these stocks are bottomed out. And so it's looking like we're going to maybe see some continuation. And the S&P now opening a green HA after a nice pullback. we basically almost got a full retracement. We got a wick down here. We didn't quite get it. We didn't quite get to it, but enough of a pullback for this thing to get a reset on the weekly time frame. And you can see on the S&P, we are about to get a weekly stochastic cross up. All right, that is a very, very bullish thing to see. Now, what does it mean? Does it necessarily mean we're going to go make new all-time highs? No. Does it mean we're going to maybe go test the previous all-time high? Likely. Does it mean we end up breaking the all-time high? No. We're gonna have to see how that plays out. But that right here from last week's candle, that was a weekly, what looks to be a hammer candle. Now, typically you don't get hammer candles, towards the tops of ranges. You usually get them towards the bottoms of ranges. Well, I guess this was a bottom of a range, but this could be acting as a potential trend reversal. We're going to see if we really get follow through price action this week on the S&P. We did bounce off the bottom Bollinger, and we are looking like we might see some price action back up. All right, so we'll see how that works. The weekly here, like I said before, if you're just joining, on Tether is definitely printing a long wicked rejection on the weekly time frame. We're about to close this in 2 minutes here. Does it mean we're gonna immediately get follow through? No. We could try to push up again. We could try to push up to 4.88 or even test up to 5.13 for one more swing low, right? Because everyone's watching this and seeing this happen right now. It doesn't necessarily mean that right away we're just going to start pumping out of nowhere. Most likely not. We might see, because we are sitting on a support, we might see some action to the downside and bounce. We could even go back up to test the top of this bear flag. Okay, we could go up to test the top of this bear flag before getting a real rejection and then really crashing down, and something like that. Yeah, I know about BB, the meme coin. Yeah, I know about it. Anyways, so this is kind of what I wanted to cover tonight. I think it looks pretty promising for a bottom to have been put in. Let's just go take a look at some charts here, and we'll get into some of the content here tonight, folks. So let's get some tunes on. By the way, I upgraded my camera. I don't know if you guys can notice or see a difference, but it says it's a 4K camera. Maybe you guys can let me know what you guys think. The weekly candle open. We are opening a 3-day that is a green candle right now. We just closed a weekly rejection candle on Tether, folks. That is a beautiful thing to see if you're along this market. All right. Now, what's interesting though is we did confirm a weekly short signal, which we haven't printed a weekly short signal, but you know what could end up happening is, we print a weekly short and like the very next candle, we print a weekly long. We're going to see how that plays out. Because look at how this candle closed, man. That looks like a hammer candle too, right? Like that looks like a hammer. Weekly hammer at the bottom of a range here. Pretty strong candle, man. Pretty strong candle. Pretty strong. And the weekly stochastics, no cross just yet, man, but we are very close to getting a weekly cross, man. It could happen this week if we end up seeing some upside price action, which we just discussed. This candle right here on Tether is not a bullish looking candle. That is about as bearish looking candle as you're gonna get. Okay. All right, man. So we're still making lower highs, right? Lower highs and lower lows for right now. I would call this a bullish consolidation structure up here. We haven't really broken the trend. We haven't really lost the structure. All right, we're still sitting up here, man. Anything above 54K or above the 200-day moving average, which is around 52K, trend is still intact, okay? I would say that we are still in a bull market. We got some nice resets on some of these altcoins. I took some swing positions I picked up Unfi protocol down here at the bottom, or what I think is the bottom. All right, man, look where we're at. Range low from June of 23. We're literally right back at the range lows from the bear market on this coin. It doesn't really get more low risk than down here, man, for a swing trader, okay? Now this coin isn't like hyped up or anything, or isn't like a, you know, one of those narrative type coins, but it's a DeFi play, DeFi coin. And this has a very, very low token supply too. So, I mean, this could be a massive triangle setup here. Just depends on how you look at it, how you chart it. But what I really like about this is look at your weekly stochastics actually giving a cross, confirming a cross down here. Okay, very, very nice to see that. Last time we got a weekly cross was down here in February of 24, and what preceded? Oh, it's tough to see. Okay, how about now? Is it better now? Is it more clear? I'll get back to the charts here in a second, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion. All right, we got 11 people on the stream, 12 people on the stream tonight. Wow, must be a boring Sunday that people want to look at charts with me, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Thanks, Veritas. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback, man. Yeah. Anyways, bottom of the range on this asset. I think, you know, like I said, we have limited risks to downside on this trade. You know, we took a long at 385. So, like, yeah, we haven't really made any money yet. We just entered this trade. But, like, if you take a look at what we got going on here, right? Our entry is here, 385. All right, and if we set a stop below these wicks, like, even let's just set the stop down to 229, okay? We want to give this some room to play out, all right? And I don't know, let's just trade this to the top of the triangle range here. That's still a 3.5 to 1 risk to reward, all right? And that's to $9. But you know what could happen here, man, is Bitcoin bottomed out, and we're going to see this thing potentially break out of this triangle this time, right? We had one attempt. We had one at the top, and it's a second attempt, a third attempt, but now you've come back to the range low. What's up, everybody? All right, anyways, you guys get the drift. What I really like about this is this low risk area down here. Weekly oscillator reset, giving you a clear buy signal on the weekly time frame right off support. What I really liked about it was this. Okay. So they're giving 60% APR, man. 60% APR down here at the bottom. They're giving that kind of ROI. That's crazy, man. Yeah, so you can stake an asset down at the bottom and earn 60% APY. I mean, I didn't take a big risk, but still, you know, a couple $1,000, whatever, down here, take a shot. Solid. I think a great risk to reward opportunity. Okay. And yeah, your monthly You know, right at the range low, man, right? 1, 2, triple bottom, dude. Like, come on. It doesn't really get more low risk than that, I would say, for a trade. It actually more or less looks like a rectangle range at the bottom here than a triangle. There you go. Right at the bottom of the rectangle, man. Like, what are you looking for, man? Like, that's it. Like, you take a trade and you set your stop below the rectangle range. Let her run, man. Let her run. .btc. We'll take a look at it, all right? We'll take a look at ETH. Take a look at a lot of stuff right now. I think a lot of things are about to pop off, man. We're about to see some action in this market here. TRB, man, made a beautiful structure. A double bottom here. Beautiful double bottom. Closing right back above the daily 200-day moving average. TRB about to go on a ascend, man. We've seen this thing run before. Beautiful trend line break. We call this out in the alert service. Huge falling wedge pattern, man. Huge falling wedge pattern. So top of the range is 266, but you know what this thing is going to do, man. Like it's probably going to go into major price discovery. You know, you got a wick up here at 650, maybe like $1,000 swing target. The 1618 fib extension. All right. Which other alts do you think look good? Yeah, I actually made a big list of alts that I think are going to do well. Have you guys heard of CSwap? CSwap is Chainlink's cross-chain swap. That sounds pretty crazy to me, dude. This coin looks nuts. This coin looks nuts, and this is powered by Chainlink, man. It's a new coin. But man, look at this, dude. Look at this. This is a bull flag. Just broke it. Just broke the flag. It's a low cap. Maybe it's not that low cap now, but they launched not so long ago. Let's take a look at it. I have it on Dex Screener, I think. Oh no, I don't. So it is a 120 mil market cap, but I think this is nothing for. I think this is going to billions of dollars, man. This is a huge protocol, man. Huge protocol. I'm not here trying to shill it. I'm not getting paid to do this or anything, but you know, powered by Chainlink CCIP, man. That's big stuff, dude. So they integrated all of the ecosystems on this thing. Okay. So a privacy swap, dude, that's cool. That's cool. What other swaps offer that, dude? No other swaps offer that. I like this one. This could be a big project. I was looking at some other AI coins too. There was one blockchain that I really liked was Venom. Have you guys heard of Venom? I don't think this is it. It's on ETH. It's wrapped Venom, but yeah, it's a 16 million cap, man. It's a baby. It's a baby. Falling wedge on the daily time frame here. Now, no real confirmation yet, but this is looking like a buy. Okay, down at 33 cents, it wicked up to 78. It's a 16 million cap, man. It's a baby. It's a baby. Again, do your own research, but this thing looks solid. Here's the Venom Foundation website. Transactions per 100,000 transactions per second. I think this is going to come into contention with like Solana or like one of those big chains like that if they really get user base. All right, pay attention to this one. I think this is going to be a big thing. Okay, you know, DAO, SocialFi, DeFi, CBDCs. Okay, GameFi. Their site is pretty nice too. And I think it's a Anyways, I think it's solid, dude. 16 million cap. It's a baby. Check it out. Always do your own research, man, but I think it looks pretty solid. Even on the daily here, it looks like it's ready to do something here. We're getting a daily stochastic RSI cross back up, daily momentum, negative momentum weaning off. You know, volume receding, meaning that the price being supported at this low. We've done about what is this? Almost the 78.6% retracement. So definitely in the deep, getting towards deep value area here on the Fibonacci levels. So this looks pretty solid to me. All the dexes, of course, like Scale on TON, Joe, Jupiter, Aerodrome on base, PulseX. That's Pulse Chain's dex. Solana, that's Aptos's main dex. So there's plenty of things you guys can look at. I mean, it just all depends on what you're after. Arweave is another massive play. We call this down here, dude. I mean, come on, bro. Falling wedge breakout at $4. Yeah, man. I mean, there's just so many trades, guys. Like, any of these narrative plays are going to be good. Not any of them, but like a lot of them. So if you guys follow me on TradingView, I called it out in July, dude. I think it went a little lower from them where I posted it, but I was giving an entry at $6, okay? It's trading $40 right now. You guys get the point. All right, cool. Solid, man, solid. There's so many solid plays right now, especially after that nice pullback we just got. Nice reset. H-bar looking pretty solid here, man. We had this scam pump up to 18 cents, but man, holding the weekly 200-week moving average, that is massive. A candle close back above the level, guys. Back above the level. All right, that is very, very key when you see something like that, a huge buyback. All right. Pendle is another huge play, another massive real-world asset play. Okay, this thing has just been up only though, man. All right, but yeah, nice pullback from 7 down to like a wick down to $4. Nice drawdown there. Illuvium, huge gaming play. Just holding the 236 fib extension. Look at these wicks. Look at these buying wicks here, man. Look at these long wicks, okay? All right, back in the range, back in the ranges that you want to be, that are definitely accumulation areas. And, you know, weekly stochastics almost getting across, right? So holding 50 on the weekly. Yeah, holding bullish control zone on the RSI. Very, very nice. You're showing a bit of divergence there. Ever so slight, but you're showing it. Ondo Finance, man. This one is gonna go to the fucking moon. All right. Ondo Finance is gonna go to the moon. Like almost like this chart just to me just looks so crazy, man. Just so crazy, dude. Look at this. This is like a perfect channel up, basically pretty much almost a perfect channel up with a descending broadening formation. You got the breakout here on the daily time frame. Gonna see continuation. Look at the daily RSI, just reset back at 57 rather, I should say. All right, very, very nice structure here, holding up, okay? Lots of real-world asset plays that are looking good. I just gave you Pendle, Ondo. I think Goldfinch is another one. GFI, man, this one. I think this one's got legs, man. This one's got a lot of legs, dude. A lot of legs on this one. Look what it's doing, man. Look what it's doing. Like nice rounding bottom, huge flag, up to test this area right here. Got a reset, another flag pattern. This is going to go much, much higher, guys. Much, much higher. You got a wick up to $43. That's a 10x right there. So you basically tag the 618 golden mean ratio, snap back to the 50% retracement level, and now what you're going to do is probably break it and go to $14. All right. listen, man, charts don't lie, they tell a story, and they're telling you right now, this just got a full reset. A lot of them got full resets, guys. All right. Looking pretty solid. Now, I'm actually, like I said, I just bought Unify Protocol. I also picked up some Pulse Chain assets here. I picked up Ink, and the reason why I like Ink is right here, dude. Right here. Look at that daily hammer print right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect back test of the channel too, right? Like it's essentially textbook. It just broke and back tested its channel. All right, that is textbook stuff. And look at this. Now, this didn't close green or anything, but look at this big buying wick right here. Huge wick. Does that mean that this selling is done? Maybe not, right? It could continue further down, but if the whole market is going to proceed higher, and look at the volume, look at the selling on the volume. It's starting to taper off, right? The selling pressure is tapering off, and now you're starting to get buying volume coming in here, right? So if this is the bottom, which to me the daily looks like this thing is bottomed out. All right, look at the divergence you have here. We started building this divergence. This didn't really produce much of a move up, and then we came down one more time and we made this hammer candle right here on the 3rd, and now we're diverging even more on the daily chart. Falling wedges. When you get the falling wedges with divergence, those are usually massive, massive trades. Okay, I took a massive trade on this. All right. Now, this was the bottom. This was the double bottom. We just came back down to that same RSI level, the same relative strength level, and held it as support. It's pretty interesting to me. Pretty interesting here. And we just opened up a 3-day green candle here on HA. Swing target back up to the 618 golden mean ratio, which is $10. This looks interesting, man. This looks very, very interesting. 3 days, and the 3-day stochastic RSI just crossed up and gave you. Now, we didn't get the buy signal yet. Once we crossed the 20 line, we confirmed a buy signal. But man, I'm trading based off that daily hammer candle, okay? And the daily hammer candle is usually a trend reversal, a big enough time scale for me to take a trade based off of, okay? I also picked back up some wrapped Bitcoin. And why did I do that, you ask? Well, look at this hammer candle right here. Same thing. Same kind of thing. I know this is a rising wedge, but man, there is too much buying pressure coming in right here. The 12-hour, we bounced off the 12-hour EMA. And usually, if we're bouncing off the 12-hour EMA, and we're getting a stochastic cross up, we're now showing like triple daily bullish divergence here, hidden bullish divergence on the MACD oscillator by 1, 2, 3, and this lowest level of momentum here is higher price than the previous levels, right? You see that, right? This low right here is at a higher price than these momentum waves here. That is triple MACD hidden bullish divergence, and that is something not to ignore. Now, does it mean that we're going to break right away? No, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It could end up doing something like this where it gets up to the trend line and rejects and makes one more low. It could totally do that, go back to 117, and that be the low that we want to be really buying more at, because that'll be a double bottom. All right, but I took a trade off that hammer because I see the weekly on Tether reversing. So that means to me, maybe this is the bottom. Okay, cool. And I also took a trade on whales. I entered this around 70 cents yesterday. And I mean, this doesn't look as promising as those other ones I just showed you, but again, with the 3-day Stochastic RSI cross. I don't have enough for a weekly time frame here, but the daily also giving a buy signal. Beautiful buy signal on the daily chart. And we're at the bottom of a range. I mean, I get it. We're just making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. But the daily RSI, okay, look at the divergence, right? You had this low, You had a lower low on price here, but a higher level of relative strength and a falling wedge on the RSI. Worth taking a shot at something like that, okay? And yes, this asset's in an uptrend, and yes, the volume is receding. That means what comes next is usually buying, okay? Now, this could take some time to play out, but your MACD did cross bullish here on the daily. Lots of things here telling me that this is in the buy zone. Whether it may not be the exact bottom or whatever, that's fine. I mean, even if it just makes a push up to like $1 and then comes back down and retests the low, and then we make a confirmation low, that would be great to see. But, you know, buying here at 70 cents long term, I don't think is going to matter if this ends up being the bottom or if this ends up being the low and we come back to retest and make a confirmation low. All right. So there is that chance that this may not be the exact bottom on this asset, and that's fine. All right, cool. Back to Bitcoin. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Yeah, all right. Tether is seeing that immediate follow through price action to the downside. That's great to see. It means Bitcoin is probably going back up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Any other assets you guys want to look at? You want to look at Popcat? All right. By the way, guys, tips are appreciated. I know a lot of you guys have been following me for quite some time, and well, you know, I am doing this now full time, so anything helps. Let's see. So Popcat broke the top of its range. I gave a projection, man, 236%. We did half that movement. I think I charted this last time for you guys. I would just be a little cautious here. You know, very overbought on the weekly time frame. Again, it probably doesn't mean too much though. A lot of like big volume spike here. Yeah, it could just be setting up for another leg up, man. 22 bucks, something stupid like that. Kosh network. Yeah, this is a big one. Holding the daily 200. Beautiful. Double bottoming looks like. All right. Definitely got some more data here. Oh, yeah. Descending broadening formation tested the all-time high on the weekly. You know, wicked off of it, came back down, retested the major moving average. We're still in the structure. You know, $6 retest. You break $6. I mean, this to me looks like a big inverse head and shoulders pattern, man. Holy shit. Yeah. This could be looking at doing some numbers, man, on this coin. Could be looking at doing some numbers on this one, buddy. All right, your first major level once you break, going to price discovery is $16. All right, but if you do even half this move in here, which is 3,100% move, this could take a year or two, right? You could be looking at, yeah, $50, 10x maybe. You know, 30 to $50 once we start getting into price discovery. Pretty massive structure there. Mao. Yeah, so something like this, I wouldn't really I really wouldn't touch, man. I don't have enough data to make a decision or anything. But yeah, it's done a significant pullback, man. You can try to take a stab here. I don't have the data to let you know yay or nay on something like that. Dot BTC was requested. Take a look at Dot. Yuck. You're maybe starting a next momentum wave up for Dot, potentially. Still way in a downtrend, man, versus Bitcoin. But yeah, this could be a wedge structure. Could very well be. You really need to get back above this, like whatever this level is here. But I just covered ink, man. I actually took a swing trade on it. A big swing trade on it. Pixel. All right, Pixel. Nice bottoming structure, right? Double bottom. Neckline, 51 cents. You break that, you're looking back to go back up to here to test this level here. You end up reclaiming this range up here. You know, you can get back above and make a huge trend reversal. That is totally plausible with the market looking the way it does right now. I do want to look at Bitcoin dominance because that is going to be the driver, whether we go into altcoin season or what we're doing right now. All right, so the monthly here on Bitcoin dominance is still in this flag pattern here. It looks like it's starting to lose steam on the monthly, right? Looks that way. Still holding support on the weekly. Did cross back up on the weekly time frame, so maybe not just yet for altcoin season, but you can see we just put a weekly sell signal in. We just put a weekly sell signal in on Bitcoin dominance on the weekly time frame. Monthly, not so much, not yet. Our 2 week bouncing. Could see some more sideways action here on Bitcoin dominance. No confirmation yet on alt season just yet. All right. ETH Bitcoin is something to look at. It's what is really going to be the deciding factor. Yeah, ETH Bitcoin just hanging on by a thread here, man. Technically back tested as resistance for now on the 2 week time frame. Yeah, I mean, not yet, boys. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet for ETH, man. Not yet. Not yet. In a monthly demand zone. This is like where you would want to roll, or where you would want to think about rolling your Bitcoin for ETH. But I'd like to see some confirmation candles before you do that. Okay. So far, you're just confirming this as resistance right now on the monthly time, but this can change. We got 3 weeks left of the month. This can change. I think we are going to see a flip here. That's what I think. Right, monthly is below 45. We're below all the major moving averages. Right, we are definitely in the buy zone here on ETH BTC, below the weekly 200. Yeah, I mean, no confirmation just yet, but starting to become a buy. Starting to become a buy. Did you guys see GameStop, man? Did you guys see GameStop? Let's go to some stocks real quick. GameStop putting in a candle last week, dude. Look at this candle right here, boys. 30%. Come on. GameStop. This structure is massive, man. If this structure plays out, dude, holy shit. Holy shit. It's going to play out. It's going to play out. Look at the weekly tail end bull div here, man. This is a tall sign of a major trend reversal coming for GameStop. Wow. What a structure on GameStop, man. I took a trade on NVAX this week. The vaccine stock. Okay. Descending broadening formation, broke out, back tested, confirmation low on the weekly time frame. That is a weekly double bottom, guys. So our neckline here at $6. The trade is to $6 right now until otherwise confirmed as support. All right. Beautiful. What a structure. All right. IMX putting in a candle, man. Moon River actually even starting to show signs of reversing. There it is, the trend line support. The weekly crossing back up on Moon River. We might touch back down to like 750 potentially, but man, if this holds here, dudes, okay, like this could be looking like a massive reversal. Some exciting times ahead. Looks like these next couple months are going to be very interesting to pay attention to, okay? And you guys are seeing it, man. Sui looks like a nice buy here too. Sui blockchain putting in a nice bottom here. You know, we got a rip and then a retest. We're below the daily 200, but man, you can get back above that pretty quickly. I think Sui is going to be a big one too. Klima Dow, watch out for this one, dude. Huge setup here. Falling wedge breakout. We got it. We called the entry down here at 190 the other day in the alert service. What's my take on Milady coin? I don't know, man. Let's take a look at it, dude. Is this all the data on it? Looks fine to me. It looks like it's still in its parabolic uptrend, right? You've just kind of come down to test it. Still holding the structure very nicely. Nice little doji on the weekly there. Potential reversal. You know, maybe another flag pattern in development or wedge pattern in development. Looks good, man. It looks pretty solid to me. You might see some more consolidation at this level. Um, but yeah, I think eventually you might even make one more low or something, and parabolic trajectory for this asset looks good. How's our KSM doing, man? This thing. Yeah, I'm a little upset about this trade right now, but I think it's about to turn around right here, man. I think this is the bottom for it. Starting to show signs of bottoming. You know, you're in the squeeze again on the daily. RSI trending back up here. Right low, higher low, higher low. You know, trend reversal on the daily. Looking pretty good. Got a momentum wave cross back up on the daily. Three-day RSI is wrecked city at 31, man. Low risk area for a buy. Low risk area. I mean, we might make one more low, dude. Totally possible. Man, like just range low areas. Big retracement from the swing high, from the range high. It kind of looks like a slanted inverse head and shoulders pattern. Kind of looks like that, man. It may not be, but you guys see what I'm talking about, right? Like if you were to draw a diagonal here on the trend line and this be your neckline and this be your head in a 200% measured move after you break this $61 level, I mean, you're looking at a move up to almost $200, which happens to be this level right here. So if this plays out and we like end up doing something like this, and then we make like this rounded bottom type of action, and we get maybe one more drawdown before a break into the all-time high, could be plausible. Could be plausible. Cool. What else you guys got? I'm starting to lose viewership here. Jasmine coin, yeah. Oh yeah, on my other channel I'm not monetized, but on the Swing Trade Pros channel you could tip me, or I could post my my address right here. You can just tip me in some crypto if you want, man. All right, I just pinned that. But we'll take a look at Jasmine for you, dude, all right? I think a lot of these cryptos are bottomed out. Just based off what Tether is saying. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, Jasmine flagging up here, dude. Just holding the range lows. You know, looks like a wedge pattern on the 3-day time scale. Yeah, dude. You got the 3-day stochastics crossing back up. Looks solid. It's in the buy zone. Buy zone for sure. Big flag pattern, you know, up to about this 4-cent region is your next real swing, right? This level right here, man. Beautiful. Right into the supply zone. I didn't even have that up, but you could clearly see that this area right here is going to be regarded as resistance. This is a big bull flag. All right. You guys are looking for a nice low cap coin that actually does stuff on Solana. Ligma coin here is they do bots for Solana. It's an $8 million market cap. This thing looks like it's ready to rock, man. Rounding out some RSI here, rounding out a bottom, a huge descending broadening formation. Very, very nice structure. Daily crossing up. Looks good, man. Not a meme coin, but looks solid. All right, I think that's all I got. I mean, like I said, man, that weekly trend reversal on Tether is a big deal to see, man. Big deal to see that. You guys are interested? Yeah, that's my wallet address, dude. If you want to tip me, go for it, man. Just don't send me like stable on Ethereum network if possible. Maybe like Binance or any other EVM chain other than ETH, but whatever. If you want to send ETH there, that's fine, or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to send is great, dude. I appreciate anything. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And if you're not part of the alert service, dude, and you've sent the tip, you're more than welcome to join and get a trial, okay? How about JD? You guys remember this stock? Look at this thing, man. Breaking out of the wedge pattern at the range low. Beautiful. This open stock also looks pretty good down here, man. Right at the range low, double bottom. You guys looking for some stocks to trade? I think this is a pretty solid pick right here. Range low. At least a swing back to the top of the range, right? Double bottom on a break on this wedge. It's a 100% measured move. That's no joke. Took a position on SLI this week. This stock is a lithium battery stock. And man, look at the squeeze on this thing, guys. This is a weekly time frame. Here's your 3-day. Oh, it's tight, man. It's tight. It's tight down here. Got that 3-day tail end bull div. Got the weekly wrecked on the RSI, the 2-week wrecked on the RSI. I'll see you in a couple months, man, on this trade, okay? Looks like a very, very similar structure. We've done a pretty big retracement from this swing low to this swing high. A golden mean ratio retracement, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. The weekly or the 2-week RSI, stochastic RSI crossing up. The monthly flatlining down here, but the weekly gave you the buy signal. Very nice. This is probably going to play out in some capacity. At least back up to its $3 range. Some nice stocks down here, guys. Some nice plays to the upside on some of these. Upstart closing a nice weekly. We gave a trade on this earlier in the week. Started to break out here. Again, down at the range low. Great place for a long trade. Tilray actually looking okay down here. I'm personally not trading it, but one could argue that this is definitely in a setup right now to go much higher. SoundHound with the break in the back test, holding the range here on the weekly. Bullish engulfing candle confirmed. Task with the weekly double bottom. Some of these stocks, man, some of them look good. Some of them not so much. NVIDIA putting in a candle last week too, man. Wow, going higher. This is crazy, dude. NVIDIA is just unstoppable, dude. This stock is unstoppable. Crazy, crazy stock, man. All right, well, we've been live for about an hour, and I pretty much giving you guys, I think, some good alpha here. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. You know, hit me up in the Discord, hit me up on Telegram, wherever you guys want to hit me up, man. I'm here, I'm around, I'm available. You know, through thick and thin, guys. I'm here. It's here all the way through a bear market. I'm here into this bull market. I think we're going to see some nice price action this week, guys. All right, with that weekly candle closed on Tether like that, that is a confirmation candle of a rejection. All right, that is a rejection candle, definitely a rejection candle. All right. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate all your guys' support. If you guys tip me, thank you so much. We'll catch you guys in the next stream next week. If any of you guys are interested in live TA sessions, like a paid session, let me know. I'm available right now. I'm doing this full time. So if you guys are interested in learning the things that I show you guys for free on the streams every week, but you want some more of a hands-on approach, I'd like to get a big group together. That way it's not too pricey for everybody. I usually charge like $200 an hour for my time. But you know, if I get 10 folks interested, that's $20 per head. And you guys can get some great value. It'll be recorded sessions. And you guys all get access to that after the session. All right. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Hit me up in the Discord. I'm going to make like a sign up sheet, and you guys can plug away at it. All right. Thank you guys. Hopefully you have a wonderful week. And I'm looking forward to see some nice price action this week. All right. Thank you guys so much. Chat to you guys next week.